everyone, and welcome back to the Ms.Dria Show, where I'm your host, Ms.Dria, and here I have with me my beautiful co-host,
Davia, the Wonder Twins.
So what's been up?
Girl, life.
I know that's right. What you been going through?
Girl, listen, so I'm in this class right now, and this is finals week, and I haven't been in school since 2009, so I'm like...
You didn't want to do like a mini term? You know, like many times.
Well, this is like a cram course. It's actually, I ain't want to drop it all out, but I'm actually in real estate.
Oh,
so
okay.
And then life has been happening in the midst of this like 3.5 week course, and I'm just like, I need this information to retain, because usually like I'm so good, I read something one time and I'm Gucci.
Okay. No, not happening.
Nah,
not that part.
I was like, I ain't 21 no more. But it's been fun.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I was ready to get in the market and go ahead and make some deals and make some ching. So I'm just ready to get to making the money.
So I know who I'm getting my house from.
Yeah. So I'll take good care of you. Yes, darling.
Okay. Yes. I want one on the water.
Yes.
But you know what? Since it's just me right now, I would just prefer to stay like in a condo.
Okay.
On the water.
On the water.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when I, have my family, then we can get a house in. But you can work on a condo.
Oh, I can work on the condo.
Right.
That's my kind of, I like that.
Yeah.
High rise. It's actually my specialty.
Okay.
So my property management experience is I do luxury living. So high rises,
All right. There we go. Well, so do we have any what do you think clips in store for us tonight? Because I think we could use some.
Yeah.
I believe I Am Annie from Michael Jackson's song Smooth Criminal. Michael mentions my name 46 times in his song. About the time Michael Jackson wrote the song Smooth Criminal, I was in an abusive relationship. On the night that I was being abused, I became Annie from Smooth Criminal. So she ran into the bedroom, she was struck down, it was her doom. And I did. I ran into the bedroom and I was struck down. This paragraph really speaks to me because it brings back, it's like it just happened yesterday. While this was happening, I saw a limousine outside the window. I believe it could have been Michael Jackson in that limousine. I know that Michael Jackson had family that lived in the area. Annie, are you okay? Why do you think he said that? Because he wanted to know if I was okay. Why would Michael Jackson put so much emphasis on my name if he didn't want me to figure it out? I've called Quincy Jones twice. I talked to some lady. I told her that I'm Annie. I'm the girl in the song. And then I heard someone in the background say, hang up the phone. There is a lot of friction between me and my daughters. They don't believe that I am Annie. And right now I'm homeless. I hang out a lot at this donut shop. How it feels to be homeless? It's not a good feeling. I've been stolen from all my life. Even my life story from Smooth Criminal was stolen from me and I didn't get anything. I want the rights to my song. I Am Annie.
Okay, it's good to meet you.
Glad to meet you.
So how do you know that you're Annie?
My grandmother gave me that name, and I was violently abused around the time that song came out.
I'm very sorry about that, by the way, that you had to live through that. Now, tell me about the limo, because this was a key for you.
I saw I started doing some digging, and the particular limo that I saw outside is the same one that he has in storage. He has several cars. It looks very similar too.
Okay.
There's thousands of limousines.
I'm sorry?
There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of limousines.
But there's one thing that you don't remember, and that's because you were just a little child. First of all, there's nothing that you could say that you even remember about any of that when all of this happened.
So Michael Jackson was just
I don't know
rolling
if
through
Michael
Phoenix.
Jackson was in Phoenix or if there was someone who was living in the complex, maybe who knew or heard about what had happened.
But you think you looked out the apartment window and
Yes.
saw him in that limousine down at the curb?
I saw the limo. I don't know if I saw him in the limo, but I did see the limo.
Okay. So I don't even know where to begin with this one. This is too bad Michael isn't here to testify for us, because why you want to laugh? What is going on?
Because in my mind, I'm trying to figure out the correlation. Like, how does Michael know you to say, Annie, is you okay? You know, like, I mean, that's what her daughter's crying. Like, my mama crazy. You know, that's not the look that her daughter was looking. I'm sorry, y'all, for laughing, but my mind was just like, when did you have a conversation with Michael Jackson? How does he know you? Like, how do you know that Annie, is you okay? Is you? I mean, I do feel sorry, you know, that she was
right
in a, you know, in a violent relationship at the time when the song came out. It may have resonated with her.
Right.
You know, I'm thinking at the time, because of the trauma
right
of that time, and when that song came out, she may identify with that song as if Michael Jackson was really speaking to her story. Maybe that story helped her get out of that relationship. But my mind goes to, ma'am, how do you know in fact that he was singing about you?
That's true, because how many Annies are there in the world?
Yeah.
And not to say all of them have been abused, but, you know,
Right.
if you're not the only one, you know, like.
I mean, she is on Dr. Phil
I know.
and saying she wanted to get paid.
And she said that Michael
Oh, her money.
Jackson's family lived in the area.
And
I mean, granted, if they lived next door, they could have heard, you know, you.
Right.
But in the area, that's like you live at the front of the neighborhood and I'm in the back.
Right.
That's in the area.
But did he ever live in Phoenix, Arizona? I mean, I mean, he travels so much, you know. I mean, just this whole. I see 80 that got the bike
Yeah, I
on.
was
So
gonna say, I don't know.
AD, what do you feel about this story here?
Am I on? Yeah,
we hear
okay.
you.
I just think the lady, you know, she's a little shy of, you know, some marbles, common sense, and several other things. I think that dude who was beating on her, he might have beat some of them brains out.
No,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just saying, you
That
know.
wasn't.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I don't condone that, but I'm saying something wrong with the woman. Okay, that's the truth of the matter. So she tripping. Okay, she's straight tripping. That's what's going
in
on.
the world? Who put her on TV?
Right.
Like, who gave her to Dr. Phil? Because, of course, he going to put her on if they give him to her. They like here, but
I don't know.
whose job? You had one
That
job.
was pretty outlandish.
You had one
I mean,
job.
they was reaching for that, but
Yeah, they were reaching
but
for
I
that.
can commend Dr. Phil for having that wig laced right and having her looking good,
He did
considering
that. He did
considering
that,
you know
that
she
she is
stated she's homeless. So kudos to Dr. Phil for making sure that her and her daughter look very presentable. Hope y'all put some change, some
I
coins
was
they
wondering
gave
that.
her some money,
That's what I was
you know, for that story. Maybe they felt like, you know what, we can go ahead. Maybe we can exploit. We both can exploit this story. How about that? You can get
Yeah.
something to eat and clean
Yeah.
you up, and we can go ahead and tell the story, because I'm trying to figure out the correlation, because that just, to me, the elevator just didn't stop all the way to the top, and the daughter
This is like a joke or something. Like,
Maybe-
granted, you know, they're serious with what they're doing, but Dr. Phil and his whole team put this out there knowing that people gonna see this and be like the same thing that they said when they saw her. What?
So I guess, like you said, she felt like Michael Jackson was spying on her, saw her story, and he went and made a song, you know. And
spying
this is
on
what he
her.
said.
spying on her.
And when
He had that much free time.
when she got knocked out and she fell on the floor when the whole man was beaten up and he knocked her out, she just felt like Michael was outside looking into the window. He said, "Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie?"
And I think she heard that song. I honestly think maybe they may have been in the episode. Her and her partner could have been in a situation, because you know, traumatic situations
Oh, my
sometimes,
goodness.
whether it be a song or a smell,
Yeah.
you know, or something, a color, a paint,
Yeah.
it'll resonate with you. It'll take you back to that moment. She might have heard that song in Michael Jackson's voice, "Annie, is you okay?" It might have resonated with her, and she felt like that song was written specifically for her,
Well, you
because
know,
he
they
was
say,
following her.
They say when you're happy, you hear the music or something like that. But when you're sad, like, you understand the words. Or
Right.
You know, something like that. They say. I'm reaching right now. 'Cause
Right.
I don't.
My reach is, she heard that song and she felt like he was singing to her. That's why she wanted to because she wanted to get paid for the song. She said she wanted the rights to the song.
Are you okay, Annie?
And then it's like messed up because I really don't know.
AD went all the way.
I really don't know anyone with my name, so it's like nobody's using my name.
Right, because somebody use
nobody's using your name.
Oh, we gonna get paid.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get paid. We gonna
so
eat.
it's like, well, dang, is she right? You know, but no,
There's too many Annies out there in the world.
Annies.
But if you hear Dria or Davika, oh, we getting paid. Oh yeah, yeah,
all day,
yeah.
all day. Okay, so do we have another clip? Because this one is wow.
Fast food worker facing felony charges tonight, accused of intentionally contaminating food with bodily fluids and serving it to a customer. Morgan Wagner has details.
18-year-old Sky Juliet Samuel is behind bars after another Jack's employee says she put bodily fluids on a customer's burger. It happened back on January 7th at one of the chains in Columbus. A Facebook post by a resident says Samuel prepared and served a customer food after smearing blood from her period on it. The Mississippi Department of Health says it also received reports of Samuel licking a piece of cheese. A health inspector was sent out to the Jack's, and the company has launched its own investigation, which will include reviewing all of the surveillance videos. Jack's sent out this statement saying, in part, food safety is our top priority at Jack's Family Restaurants. The company takes any claims of improper food handling very seriously. Recently, an audio tape recording was posted on social media claiming that an employee at the restaurant in Columbus potentially violated our stringent food handling standards. The employee allegedly involved in this incident was terminated several days ago for unrelated reasons and no longer works for the company. The restaurant received an A rating. At this point, Jack's internal investigation is ongoing, and the company will do everything it can to assist authorities with their own investigation. Samuels, who turned herself in on Monday, could face 1 to 5 years in prison for knowingly selling the unwholesome meal. She is currently being held at the Lowndes County Adult Detention Center. In Jackson, Morgan Wagner, 3 on your...
Fast food worker.
That was awfully disgusting.
I had to catch myself. That was disgusting. Like, for real? Do you know what kind of
Nothing.
diseases and stuff that you could have passed on to somebody? Like, no.
That was gross.
No. Yeah, I would try to give her more time than 5 years. I'm sorry. Like, for real. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
That was
disgusting.
Why would you do something like that?
Like, you would want to put your baby paws all on her. Like, for real. Like, I just
imagine this woman. You find out this woman put this on your sandwich.
I wonder, did the person find out?
Oh my
right.
goodness.
That's what I want to know. Because if I was, if I were the company, I would try my best to find. You know, no, I wouldn't want to because they might try to sue me.
Oh yeah,
they might try to sue me. But you know what I'm saying? It's their right to know. But if I were the company, now if I was the person, I'd be like, well, was it me?
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
that is just like they need to make an example so people who work in fast food restaurants would know that's unacceptable for you to do any bodily part.
They need to have a mandatory 15 years.
Yeah, because that 5 years is nothing. That's just because good behavior you can get out in a heartbeat. Ain't no 5 years on that one.
15 years. You go playing with people food and doing stuff like that. I need 15.
I mean, for real?
That's
I'm all about.
You know, I'm thinking like, what she did? She peed in the cup because that's nasty too.
They said her womanly cycle.
That is
disgusting.
We never even heard of that.
Do you know what you could pass in your blood?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, hepatitis C, HIV.
That's what I was gonna say.
Other just blood-borne diseases. You defile somebody.
Be locked up, man, for real.
Like something is serious. You 18 years old, like for real, like you just vile of a person,
right? And what was so bad that you did something like that? Because nothing is that bad.
Like for real.
But so that's the thing about restaurants and restaurants in general, man. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
You playing Russian roulette.
What they'll serve you. It's crazy.
Man, a hamburger and then licking the cheese.
Oh my goodness.
That's
boy.
Nasty.
She made me want to slap on her.
Listen.
You could just see her licking the cheese.
Yeah.
If I could have walked
That's
up behind her licking that cheese, I'd have slapped on the right side of her ear with my full palm.
Full palm. We don't condone violence, but that right there make you want to put some paws on somebody.
Okay, I would have woke her up.
Nah, for real.
I would have had her ear ringing.
Listen.
I had her ear ringing, and I would have woke her up like a satellite.
So, see that kind of stuff, just that, like stuff like that, and somebody spitting in my face, like I lose it. Like,
oh yeah,
that's so disrespectful.
Davy leaves the building, a whole other person comes.
Yeah,
that is just so,
that's the ultimate
Yeah,
disrespect.
that Evika come out with.
That's the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's just gross.
Yeah,
that I thought spitting just take me.
Yeah,
but that's disgusting.
Yeah, you need to be kicked to sleep.
Like, that's on a whole nother level of disrespectful. Just a whole nother level.
Dang.
Yeah, 15 years.
That's
yeah.
terrible.
Straight
okay,
up.
so we have another clip. We're going to check that one out.
I'm kind of scared.
Dallas police say a middle school teacher was being blackmailed by a teenage student she was having an improper relationship with. Court documents show she paid an estimated $28,000 to the student after he threatened to tell police. Tal Sandy Doan taught at Raul Quintanilla Senior Middle School in West Oak Cliff. She was arrested last Friday. Fox 4's Diana Zoga is live tonight at DISD headquarters. And Diana, you had a chance to speak with the student's mother. You've got more on how all of these allegations came to light. What can you tell us?
Well, Heather, the mother says that she tracked some suspicious text messages back to a teacher that her son had for 8th grade math last year. She took screenshots to the school. The school contacted DISD police to investigate, and the district took the teacher out of class that very day.
There was messages on there where he told her, I need you to bring me some money. I need it now. If you don't bring it, I will, start calling cops, reporting, taking out pictures.
Nydia wanted to speak with us about her son, agreeing to share her story on camera as long as we don't use her last name.
This really changed my son. This really turned my son into another person that he wasn't. Put the number in.
Nydia tells us about the text messages, also quoted in court documents, that tipped her off to her son's alleged blackmail of a teacher. She'd later learned the teacher is accused of having sex with her son when he was 14 years old.
At times, he started getting into drugs, drinking, leaving the house. And, he would probably get money and just leave the whole weekend. I wouldn't hear from him. I'd be out looking for him.
Court documents say that Nydia reported the text to Quintanilla Middle School on January 10th, demanding the teacher, 27-year-old Tal Sandy Doan, stop giving her son money. Police say a detective then interviewed Doan, who admitted she had sex with one of her students 3 separate times in 2015, then again last month. A search warrant affidavit also says Doan confirmed the student received an image of her exposing her breasts and that the two engaged in explicit texting. She also told police she began receiving demands for cash starting last New Year's Day in exchange for the student's silence. Police say Doan withdrew money from her bank and took out payday loans to the tune of $28,000.
She did very bad. She did bad. And I'm not condoning what he did, because I know he was wrong at what he also did, because blackmailing is not acceptable.
Nydia says she believes the money was used on drugs and that her son, now 15 years old, was wrong, but that an adult should have known better.
This is very hurtful, because he's a victim here, and he was the child. He is the child. He's still a child. But it hurts me because I've been through a lot with him.
Nydia says her son currently is in a juvenile detention center. She says he's facing some other serious charges, burglary and robbery, not related to this case. She believes the most recent payment to him was made the day before Nydia reported the text messages to the school, and she believes that amount was around $1,500. The teacher, Doan, was arrested on Friday by DISD police. She bonded out on Saturday. She does face a felony charge of improper relationship between an educator and student. DISD says right now, Heather, she is on administrative leave.
All right, Diana, thank you.
You go first.
Wow. My mouth, like, I mean, this story is just so fully loaded.
That is crazy.
Like, these teachers and these kids, like, I don't see this. Ain't nothing about a little boy ever. Ain't nothing about it. Even when I worked in a collegiate environment, and they was some handsome little. They grown and I'm grown, and I still wouldn't. Like, I can't. My brain won't even function. Won't even do. I don't know how and why they do that. But then again, this little boy blackmailing. Like,
he got some game.
Like,
okay?
I mean, like,
his game was on point.
He's a young criminal.
Yeah.
He capitalized.
That's why he locked up.
Off. Yeah, like, he capitalized off her. I'm gonna have to say low self-esteem. Like, I mean, you are a grown woman sleeping with a 14-year-old, 15-year-old. What a little boy can do for you, 27 years old. Like, and then you had to pay him hush money, girl.
She was breaking him off too.
Like
$1,500 in a day.
Like, yes, like,
she was breaking him off.
Payday loans, $28,000. Okay, $28,000, y'all.
What can a 14-year-old possibly come to you and say? I need $1,500 for what?
For what? Like, just hush money.
Granted, you think he might be like, I need $50. I need $100 because he might need $150 because he wants some shoes. $200 at most. Buy him something to eat after you buy the shoes. $1,500 in one day.
Right, but see, now the part, like, with his mom, but the part where I kind of was like, okay, mom, like, you can't put all the blame on this illicit sexual affair for your son's behavior problems, because clearly, your son. He's been doing some things for a while.
Let me ask. So mama seen the son getting, he got some money. She apparently knew he was getting money because she asked the teacher to stop giving him money.
Right.
So you telling me that mama ain't say, let me get some, where you get this money from? Well, you always got money. Well, let me get a couple dollars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she knew what was going on. I'm just saying, you think that mama ain't be like,
right,
let me get some money.
I mean, but she kind of bust the gig, or was it the teacher that reported it?
Well, no, the mom, the screenshots. She reported screenshots because she saw that he was the one asking for the money. So my mind was thinking, so his mom was trying to figure out where all this money coming in the house, these new shoes and clothes, and then when she see, he getting his money from the teacher, what's there?
And she said, can you please stop giving him money because she thinks he's using it for drugs.
Right.
So
she was trying to get a hold of her son because he was out of control.
Right. Just running
and
wild.
Evidently, so what they're saying, what she's saying, is that because of this temptation, that out of his mischievousness, that he started on this whole path.
Yeah.
You understand? Because once he had sex with her, then he realized he wanted something at some point. And then he held that over her head and she paid. And then he morphed into this other bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And started blackmailing her and doing as much drugs as possible.
Oh, he get loaded.
Like
$28,000.
Like,
he was.
Do you know what I can do with $28,000 right now?
Came back like 5 times.
Just like, so she said they had sex basically 4 times. And I'm saying there like,
right. But $28,000?
Like, for real, like, my thing is, grown woman. I
was gonna say that you got a lot of women out here who doing stuff.
There's a lot of men that would just happily accept,
They ain't even get $2,000 yet.
But the thing is, you gotta think too.
Oh my goodness!
It's a immaturity in people where their growth has stopped when they start going and looking towards children. Yes. Something in their life
that is crazy
where their growth has stopped, and they look as a functioning adult, but somewhere in the brain mechanism, the process has stopped.
He can't be talking that smooth.
No, not at that young. No. But usually, I mean, I'm going to flip it. Usually it's older guys that go after the younger girls.
Right. I heard a story about that happened.
So, but
recently.
because no offense to guys, you guys are mature very later on in life. It's some of y'all in your 30s and 40s still like teenage boys. So I just don't understand.
Guys?
Yeah, guys don't be maturing. Like I'm saying, like they be young.
The guys like teenage boys?
No, but that too. I'm saying they act like they're not mature.
Oh,
I'm
they
saying,
act like,
so I'm saying women mature a whole lot faster.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So for her to go to regress, like you said, something has to be
Right.
wrong because women typically go a little older or the same age.
That's right. I don't want, I feel like there's no way you're going to catch me talking to someone who is younger than me. I don't even care if you're a year younger than me, okay? I just feel like I can't learn nothing from you because you already behind me.
Right.
Even if we're the same age, you're still going to be behind me because your brain is
gotta
like,
be sharp.
I'm a chick.
Yeah,
So
he got to be sharp. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm faster than you.
Exactly.
So you got to be like, I ain't saying you got to be old, but I'm saying like you got to have a couple years.
I like him older, but I would date somebody in this age. Maybe he got to be close in the age. I can't. He has to be. If he's younger than me, he's sharp. Because I love older men. Like older men.
Older?
Yeah.
Older?
Yeah.
I
do.
Just a couple years, you know.
I'm still a baby, so yeah. Ain't too old.
I don't think, far as, because women, they got cougars and this and that.
I call them pumas. I'm a puma.
I think that.
What's the puma?
There's some little boys be trying to talk to me. I be like, little boy, go. I am not old enough to be no cougar. So I'm like, I'm a puma. I'm too young. I'm too young to be a cougar. So I'm a puma.
And what's a mountain lion? I heard somebody say that.
What's that? You might be a mountain lion. Somebody called this.
No, not me. A mountain lion.
Somebody said mountain lion here.
I felt like we were listening. Somebody said they were a mountain lion.
Yeah, somebody
What's
did.
a mountain lion?
I guess somebody younger. I don't know. She may like them old. I don't know. But that mountain lion.
A mountain lion is someone who's way older, huh? Older than the cougar?
Mountain lion got to be younger than that.
No.
Well, I would say this, as far as that. I think it's good. It's good for women, older men.
I think so too.
But I don't think it's good for young guys to date older women. For one,
I don't think so.
the reason why, math on it.
Well, that's the same thing that you just said. If you realize it,
What did I say?
you said it's good for women to date older men, but it's not good for men to date older women.
Right.
Which is like the flip side of what you just said. You understand what I'm saying?
Like the inverse.
Yeah.
Right. It's the opposite, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now I'll tell you why. Because guys, a man is to be the leader.
Right.
Okay.
So
It is his creation. It is his DNA. It is his role. You understand? A woman, her role is,
damsel in distress.
Right. Come save me. Come save me.
her man, he shields her, he leads her, he's supposed to teach her and all kind of stuff, But a woman, you ever have an older woman with a younger guy, she's going to, for one, she's going to be turning to his mother. Then she's going to try and control him and teach him and do this and that. We're already out of position at that point. And then for her, she's going to get aggravated with him.
Yep.
Because he can't teach her anything. He's not on her level. You understand? So yes, and a woman cannot handle that. I mean, they like getting in the sack, jumping up. Yeah, he was standing up.
In the paint.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But the thing about it, that's going to wear thin. And she's going to come to the realization that I can't deal with it. He's just so, immature and childish, and I ain't got time to be raising you and yada yada.
That's my thing. I don't want to teach you anything. I want you to teach me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why Nicki Minaj would have, like, she having that trouble with Meek Mill and this and that. He can't compete.
Oh, he younger than her?
keep up.
Yeah, he younger than her.
Okay.
He can't keep up. Now, he was doing what she wanted to do at first, he was, like she say, he was standing in the paint. But after that, You know, you
stop it.
get tired of that. Yeah, it's like, okay, where's our conversing at?
Right.
Where's our conversation at? Where can we sit and talk, and can you stimulate my mind?
Right.
Can you? It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Because you surpassed him already. So it's out of roles. You know? That's why I say, again, you know, the book teaches us all the information we need to know. You know? And the role of the man is the head. You know? And you know, people want to get out of pocket, this and that, but then they have to come back to the realization when their own DNA, their own thinking will correct them and let them know you're out of pocket.
Out of pocket. That blueprint. That was good, AD.
Okay.
We're going to let him be the head on that conversation.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
Do we have another clip?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so people used to hide some money under their mattress. Well, maybe some still do, but not like this. Federal agents say they found $20 million cash in a box spring near Boston. It's from a massive pyramid scheme left behind when one of the alleged masterminds fled to Brazil. The feds say he's been sending people to pick up some of the cash ever since then. Okay, so people used to...
Wait a minute. He fled to Brazil.
Brazil.
And then they found the money.
And
so
found
you
the money.
couldn't tell me that you was going to
Bruh.
leave.
He had people going to get money from time to time, grabbing money.
No.
Right.
I need a suitcase.
Oh my goodness!
The traveling red
Suitcase,
suitcase.
okay?
Like,
You know they was taking suitcases of money out there. You know,
$20
at the
million
time.
was left.
the suitcase
That's what
wasn't
I'm
big
saying.
enough.
So you imagine how much he had up in there.
What kind of
my
pyramid
goodness.
scheme was they going on? Because at first I thought it was dope. When he said pyramid scheme, I'm like,
Yeah.
what business?
Yeah, I wonder. God dang, that made me so mad.
Made you mad. I'm like, man, but is it like, why I ain't know you my are you my long lost cousin? Why you ain't tell me you had some money
Right.
in the bed?
Don't you watch the Ms.Dria show?
Right. You could have invested. You know?
Right. We
Oh
could've
my
went
God.
places, me and you together.
Yeah.
And now he in Brazil living a life.
Have
And
our
you know
own
he
jet.
got money.
Ma'am.
You know he got money.
20 million.
You know he took
But first of
money
all,
with him.
he
fled.
He had more than 20 million because you see him
Way
empty
more.
pockets. So how much did he leave with?
Way more. 20 million. That was and that wasn't 20 million. He didn't even leave that. He probably left like 50.
Oh my gosh. I want to know what pyramid scheme this was.
He probably had 200.
Oh man, I don't know what he had, but I was just sick hearing that story.
And he got away.
And that money just sitting there.
Just sitting there.
Oh, nicely packed in the
And I don't
bag.
think it was just
Platform bag?
20 million.
No.
He had more than that. Because
Yes,
them
he
cops,
did.
you know, they took some
Oh,
money.
yeah, you know they did too.
You know, they took some money,
I
man.
would have. I'm just.
Everybody in the room is like,
Right.
and when they're looking at each other.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Get you some. All right, we're going to count.
We're going to take $1 million apiece.
Shoot.
So it could have been like 26, 27 million.
Oh, my
Man.
goodness.
Left.
Easy.
$1
easy.
million a piece? Man, I would probably would have took about 5. I'm just saying. But,
Offshore accounts.
Yeah, we'd had to take all the money.
Like,
I only found $5 million here.
I ain't find nothing.
only 5.
I ain't found nothing.
Shoot, hey, if I'm going all the way.
We gonna
I'm
join it all the way.
doing the Jeffrey Osborne. We're going all the way.
Man, call us at the Ms.Dria Show. Do we have another clip?
Yes.
I think I was around 12 or 13 when I started removing my facial hair, and my mother was desperate for me to, not be bullied in school, and we both thought that it would stop by removing the facial hair, and obviously that didn't work. But it was a horrible ordeal for me because my skin would be stretched and burnt, from the wax. I hated my body and I hated myself for who I was and what I looked like. So that's when the self-harm and suicide sort of tendency started, because I punished my body for looking the way that it did. So I tried anything and everything to actually get rid of my facial hair. But because of the hormonal condition, she came back with a vengeance. So at the age of 16, I thought, well, I've had enough of removing her. Why not try living with her? And that's what I did. My brother loves my lady beard. He's always like, I can't believe you've got a bigger beard than me. I know for a lot of people it's a contradiction, or she has a beard or she's got makeup. Why can't I be feminine? Why can't I wear makeup and get my nails done?
Okay. That breath, AD, was fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
Yeah, I'm trying, because she was like, why I can't be sexy? And I'm like,
well, that's not sexy.
I agree, but
there's nothing sexy about a woman
think
with a beard.
about myself. I don't want to play with your beard.
I know. Like,
You
I
know?
don't want to, like, being a man and then kissing a beard. Is
Oh,
like,
my goodness.
I'm rubbing on your face. You
Crazy.
rub on my soft skin, not my furry
I don't even know how women do that with guys that regularly, that don't even have a beard, but just, that they shave. Right. So I don't know how women deal with that.
I mean,
you
but that's like you
Beard
give somebody,
game.
you ever gave.
What'd you say?
I said beard game.
It's very attractive. Very attractive.
Yes.
But then you gotta, that's
the little stuff. See, that don't bother me. The little stubby, the little.
No, see, this is what I'm saying. I understand it doesn't bother women. That's what I'm saying. But me as a man, I don't understand. I can't understand that, because I don't like the manly thing.
Wait, but you know, there's some women, little hormones. You'll have light hair. The older you get, you different things like that.
Like,
but that is.
I mean,
she's beautiful.
But if you get a woman who have like our hairs, like even her hairs, they look very nice,
very
though.
fine.
They
But,
look very smooth.
I know personally, like I would feel all kind of ways. Like I would be very upset with God. I ain't gonna lie, because for real, I feel it. Like I want to, I was like, oh, I love her lippy. Like that's crazy. Okay, let me tell you why that's crazy. Because even back sides of the story, because I read more about her story and like how people have like thrown stones at her. People have tried to hurt her and harm her because they think she's a guy dressing up as a woman. So when you think about them being in an Islamic state and how they're very strong about gender roles, they're looking at her like, that's a man. And she's like, no, I am a natural born woman. So she had to educate people. And then even the bullying that she went through as a child. So, it was hard for her. She can't help her body makes overproduction of testosterone to make her have all that hair like that. And so that is the sad part about it.
Yeah, it's sad. I feel bad.
Me too.
For her. But I wouldn't want to date her.
Hey, but she got that thing shaped up nice though.
Right.
She got barbers on. No, that was not cute.
I know, but
that was
I
not cute.
thought it was a Snapchat filter at
that
first.
was not cute.
It's like, no, that's not a Snapchat filter.
Whoever cutting her up is doing a good job.
And you see her brother jealous. Her brother was like, dang, you got more hang time than me.
Yeah, he can't.
He said her baby beard, but no, man, that's just like, you know what, AD. So getting on that with women with facial hair, like naturally, some women at a certain age they get little hair because of hormones.
Little
hairs.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
So what if she pluck it and
it's like this. I understand that it happens and it comes with age, but I just don't want to see it. Right. So go to the clinic and get it plucked. Or to the wherever, get it taken care of. Just please wax it, pluck it, laser it, whatever you got to do. It's just let's just keep that under control. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you women. I thank the women because like I said, I don't know how y'all deal with that stubble and different things that we have, but I guess for it's something to y'all different from us. Like y'all, it's like a man. It's that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Yeah, go ahead, Davika. That's what's up.
She like that. That is no. Because if he try to give me a hug,
he's a man.
Scratching my face
but they do have beard oil, beard butter.
When they have
like that.
Like if even like with a full beard, it's not stubble. It's not pokey.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if they do like the 5 o'clock shadow, like even if it's like real low,
that's cute.
Yeah, they put the little beard butter, beard oil. They got a whole little line.
Yeah, they do the combs and everything.
Yeah,
but
you're gonna have to. As a woman, you have to deal with that. I'm saying for me as a man,
of course.
I don't like it whether it was smooth cocoa butter or coconut oil or whatever it was, I wouldn't, like to feel that on no one.
What I don't like is like if a guy supposed to have like a full beard and he have to shave it, like I call it the booty face.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
What's that?
Like when guys, like if a guy who naturally has a lot of facial hair and he shaves it like just like bald and you could tell it's supposed to be hair.
Yeah.
To me, it's just okay. I look like pedophiles to me. That's why it's like I go there.
Oh my
So I'm like,
goodness.
oh, you look like you locked up, and it just to me it takes me there. So yeah, it's real difficult. Like if you supposed to have facial hair, you can let it grow in. Like I don't mind, just as long as it's clean, beard gang,
Shaped
nice,
up.
You know what I'm saying? Not too, all down here, but just I don't like the booty face. If you're not naturally, if I could tell that you're supposed to have a full, freeway, that ain't gonna rock with me. Yeah, that ain't gonna rock with me.
See, Dria, you have to come into your womanhood, like Davika. See, Davika, a full grown woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Full-grown.
She ready.
Full grown.
I just have my preferences, that's all. Yeah.
No, you ain't there yet. That's all that is. You're not there yet. It takes time. It takes maturity.
I like that. Like her beard is, if it was on the guy, it would be very nice.
It's beautiful.
Right. It would be very nice on the guy. I like that full beard. But it's still like too much. Like I don't want you all in my face, and then you try to kiss me, and then you got all that. Ugh.
Right.
Okay, back up.
But that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. You're still, coming into it.
I ain't gonna never want that.
Trust me, your mind will change.
Right.
Yeah.
It's cute, but I don't want that on my face. That's okay.
If it's, you see how soft that hair was?
If it's like, I don't want hair on my face. I'm sorry.
Again, that goes back to, like I said, she just is not. She's not at that point.
On a later date.
So I feel bad that what is she? Okay, this is why I feel bad. Like she may not never have companionship. Like I think that's horrible.
Yeah, that's
I think
rough.
Everyone should have companionship. Be able to have a
and everyone
partner,
does. People find.
It's some woman not.
Right. That may happen.
It's a man out there. It's a man out there.
AD is not for that at all.
Right.
He's just so
There's
tall.
a man out there who cannot grow facial hair.
It just messed me up so bad because it's so manly.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm just thinking this big beautiful beard,
big beautiful
beard.
A
and
man say something like that.
yeah, it was tight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it just seemed manly to me, and that's why I said the woman. I was off track there.
She would have to move from over there. I mean,
definitely
because if she
with
a dude, they gonna think it's two dudes.
Yeah.
And they crazy over there. They're crazy over there. Like
you can see her in the street now kissing a dude. They're gonna stone him to death.
Stone them to death. It's like that's really a real live whole woman right there.
She need to get back to shaving.
Okay. To some lazing.
Yeah.
Need to do some whole thing. Okay, so we do have another clip. Let's check that out.
Tamika DeRozan says last week her son's 6th grade class was learning about the Louisiana Purchase, but that things took a bad turn when the teacher allegedly called the African American students to the front of the room to act like slaves for a skit.
Why wouldn't she have asked for volunteers, or why would she not have included any student of any race to just go up in front of the class to pretend?
DeRozan says white kids in the class were then asked to play noblemen. The concerned mother says she immediately called the school to let them know what her son told her.
The principal apologized to me. She explained to me that she told the teacher you can't single out a group of children based on their race.
According to the Stanton mom, things got worse from there. On Monday, DeRozan says her son walked into class only to find a picture from the film Roots on the projector. Her son claims the teacher then asked the students whether the African American actor could be played by a white man.
She went on to say exactly my point. For those of you that I offended, I apologize, but I want you to understand that my reason for calling you up as African Americans is because you better fit the role of a slave. She still wanted to make herself right. You can't right your wrong.
She says she has called the NAACP and wants other parents to express their concerns.
it's actually more than just my son. The other kids in her other classrooms, they were just as hurt as my son was.
In Stanton, I'm Jared Klein, WHSV.
Stanton School Superintendent Linda Rivera sent us this statement, quote, "If such behavior occurred, it is grossly inappropriate, insensitive, and contradictory to the values of our school division and will not be tolerated. At all times, we expect our teachers and staff to be positive role models and demonstrate sound judgment," end quote.
Tamika DeRozan said,
she said, because you better fit the role of slaves.
Right.
A white woman, huh?
Yeah. And I would, and then had the kids model.
I would have been
the
that.
Louisiana
I would have
Purchase.
acted out for her something real nice.
Right.
I would have. You know, when that slave did this to his,
right?
You know,
I
something
said,
real nice.
Do you know what Nat Turner did?
Yeah.
Gabriel Prosser did. Like, for real. Like, you can't just.
She did not use her discernment, because I understand where she was coming from.
Right, but
and what she's saying, yes, it did happen to us and people of color. And so for her to depict the story and give it some accuracy in our country, it will be black folks. But at the same token, she doesn't understand the double-sided sword that she was playing with. And her discernment was not in pocket, because she shouldn't. If you had to do that, then you shouldn't. That's not something you should have been doing.
Right.
Because, you see, now you're instilling something and teaching something in these kids of bondage. That's why I hate the slave movies that they show. You understand? Because it starts, you're a slave. It ends, you're a slave. And that whole psychology is nothing but the white man's way of producing the Willie Lynch letter through television and movies all over again. That's why, when I was young and I remember I seen Roots, and I thought the next day I thought white folks was going to be embarrassed. I thought things were going to change. But nothing changed. Things just got worse. And I was like, and then it took me to understand, like, over the years, that all of these movies that they make and they give all these awards to, all these slave movies, why are they doing it? What's going on? They're not embarrassed. They're not ashamed. Their whole thing is they're still thinking with the Willie Lynch mindset, because this is the same thing the letter did. It taught the inferiority and superiority complex. And this is what happens when they make these movies. And our youth and people even of age, and they're watching this, it's a steady indoctrination that I am superior, you are inferior. And subconsciously, this plays a big part on our brain. That's why, they was like, oh, Fox gave that boy the money to make that movie, Birth of a Nation, and can't believe it, this and that. Because they wanted to show you how, if you try to raise up, how they will take you down. You understand? It's a message in that crap. Fox, them people, they ain't finna be doing you no favors. But they got behind that because that wasn't no threat to them. That when I didn't know the whole synopsis behind my man's story, Nat Turner. All I knew is he rebelled, he killed some folks, they killed him. But then when I did look at it, I disliked it because there was a couple things that I saw happen. They tried to discredit the word, okay? Because he was an alleged preacher, and then he, turned and did what he did, because in the movie it was like, they still doing this and that to us, and you still preaching. Where's your God? What, but the thing is, he had to understand what that book was saying and what we were going through. And at the same time, they were taking him out to preach to the slaves, to keep the slaves under control, because they couldn't, it was like they was killing us, beating us and everything. But, black folks were not the cowards that they portray us to be. They have convinced us that our ancestors were just laying down for them. That's a lie, because they wouldn't have had to bring in the religion and the God aspect to get control, because them brothers was like, you're going to have to kill me straight up. And that was the only thing that they could use to control them. So I will say this for Nat Turner, okay? If he wanted to make a stand, because when he first started doing that, he knew what he was doing was wrong. He knew how he was beguiling his people. At that point, if he wanted to make a stand, he should have made a stand for the Father at that point. He should have made a stand for the word at that point and say, I'm not going to do this. Now, I understand when I'm first looking at it, because I put myself in a situation when I'm, examining something. So I'm looking at it and I'm saying, well, they was going to kill him if he didn't do it, so he had to do it. But the problem I have with it is because later on, after personal things start happening to him and, whatever happened, and, they did to him and yada, yada, is when he got offended. Is when he got upset. And now he said, I'm going to put my life on the line. Total error. Because if you was going to put your life on the line, you should have put your life on the line for that word. You should have put your life on the line for the Father. But now you're going to put your life on the line for your emotions. And because you've been offended. You dig? And then he went out there and showed you more that it was an error. The revolt he didn't last 48 hours. That's bananas. Here we got this story that they teaching such. This man revolted, and with not even 48 hours, they killed him. It was over. So that shows you that was total error. You dig what I'm saying? How, what he should have did, where do we, rebel? My thing is, if he had stood for the Father, the Father will give you insight. He will give, when you stand for him, even if you're in the line, whatever would have happened, I believe he would have protected it. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't stand for the word. He stood for his own emotions or whatever happened and triggered, because he went around all over. Wherever, I forget what the place was. He went around
South Carolina.
Yeah, all over preaching that gospel and, manipulating these folks. And he was getting a little coin too.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And his family was living good on the plantation.
Yeah.
But when he got victimized, or his family or what have you, is when he turned. So that's total error. So that whole Nat Turner thing, that's the facts on that. You dig what I'm saying? That, hey, I feel him, but the brother was in error because he didn't stand for the Father. And like I said, in the beginning, I understand if he didn't want to take that plight. But then when you take that plight because of some emotional stuff, now I have to say you were in error.
Right, yeah. The movie versus the books, how he was canonized in history definitely tells a different story.
Okay, tell me.
I'm trying to think of several bodies of works that I could think of. Just think of different authors. I definitely let you know where I received the information. But yeah, it does talk about that tug and pull from what we call theodicy, what God is doing in light of humanity, and living in that time of that type of oppression and living in slavery. That dichotomy of the Willie Lynch letter and what was really going on, it did play a factor in the slavery revolt. But see, he was preaching a social justice message, and so that caused him a lot of times that he had to change some of them sermons. You know, when the white masters were present, but when the white master wasn't present, the preaching went a little different. And so essentially what happened with the little boy Jasper, you know, in the movie part, he was very loyal to his master, and he exposed him. Like, they knew before it would happen because they were exposed, but they had other people waiting in other places. It had already gone out, so it would have been more than 48 hours, and it would have hit more plantations. But when they found out like how they had already had that thing set up across South and North Carolina and parts of Georgia, they made sure that they killed them fast enough so it wouldn't spread like wildfire, so they could stop the revolt, because they didn't want it to be successful, so to speak. So even with the whole Gabriel process, another, you know, preacher.
So why did he turn up?
Huh?
Why did he turn up?
Well, basically, it was the whole thing of like challenging him. Where is your God? In the midst of being beaten, your family being violated, him being violated. So it's that tug and pull, like,
right,
where is God?
But see, this is what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm speaking from is spiritual.
Right. I'm
strictly spiritual, and to the point of, like I said, you know, even me coming from the beginning of his story, I can't call it. You dig what I'm saying? Because I know he'd have to put his life on the line. But when I had the problem is when he put his life on the line.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, if you was going to do that, pimping,
right.
You dig what I'm saying? You should have did that for the Father.
Right.
You
like
dig what I'm saying?
Us, right.
You know, you did that for flesh.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I got a problem at.
I got it.
All right. So, ding, 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 ding.
Dria said, tap out.
Do we have another clip?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we do.
Okay, y'all. Tune into this shit. Am I in the right house? Huh? I am? Okay, well look, I'm finna pack my shit. I'm finna go. Okay? What the fuck is this? What is this shit? My dude is on the couch laying with a bitch, y'all. He laying with a motherfucking bitch. Right fucking now. Right fucking now. And she naked, y'all. She fucking naked as hell. Like, I gotta get my shit and I gotta go. What? This is fucking crazy. Wow. The bitch is fucking naked. Jamaica, you see this shit? She's fucking naked. And he covering her up. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. I'm finna go. Fuck this house, bitch. I help you. Did this hoe help you with your fucking rent? Huh? Did this what the fuck you mean what I'm talking about? Did this hoe just help you with your rent? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck you, nigga. Bitch, because I'm a good bitch. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know I ain't coming back. Fuck that rent. Fuck all that shit, bitch. You can keep that shit. Fuck you talking about. This ain't... Look, I might as well should have stayed with a motherfucking pimp, y'all. I might as well should have stayed with a motherfucking pimp. I come from motherfucking work. Mouth, because if I'm this motherfucking loud, this bitch must be on some shit. I just came from motherfucking work, y'all. I'm helping this nigga. I just put $400 on his fucking rent. I just fucking put almost $200 in the motherfucking house, y'all. And this nigga is in his bitch fucking with a hoe. I'm all the way out here from fucking Memphis to come all the way out here fucking with this nigga. Get in here with a bitch. Look here, if I'm fucking anybody, if I ever done fucked off on you, it's for some money to help your ass to put some fucking rent up in this bitch. But look what the fuck you, like you, who the fuck is this? You ain't gonna wake up? Huh? You fucking lost? You are fucking lost? You are that fucking lost? This is fucked up. You know, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck, nigga, because I'm a good bitch. I am. I'm a good motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker, like, for real, like, this is up ass fucking shit. Hold on, nothing. No, cut what off? Cut what off? Cut what off? Cut what off? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck, stick a big ass dick in your motherfucking mouth. This hoe, you ain't fucked me in a whole month. You over here, I'm 0.2. I live 0.2. I work 0.2 miles from work, and he got a whole bitch at his house. Like, really? And she motherfucking shit. Don't fucking put your hand on me, bitch, because I'm going to call the police. I'm going to tell a motherfucker what you got up in this bitch. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Don't fucking put your hand on me, bitch. For real. You're going to jail for real. And I don't give a fuck about that. The fuck, this nigga ain't shit, y'all. Fuck a nigga, bruh. For real, like, don't fucking come near me, period, bitch. For real. Oh, cause you ain't shit. Finna get my motherfucking shit and I'm finna go, bruh. This nigga ain't motherfucking shit. What? Don't come near me, nigga. The fuck? Hell no. This nigga got a whole fucking bitch in the fucking house while I'm 0.3 fucking miles down the fucking street working while you ain't got no motherfucking job, bitch. You ain't got no motherfucking job, bitch. I'm working. I work at the fucking club and I'm coming back bringing you what? Fuck this shit. I'm too fucking young. You can fuck with this crackhead ass hoe, whoever the fuck she is. You need to wake that hoe up and get her the fuck out this bitch. For real, cause I swear I'm gonna go to fucking jail. You need to wake the hoe up and get her the fuck out this bitch. I swear to God. Get the hoe the fuck out this bitch. No. Get the hoe out of here. Look. Get the hoe out of here. Look what?
Look. We ain't even fuck.
Boy, y'all ain't fuck. Oh my gosh. Y'all heard this shit? We ain't even fuck.
We did.
Bitch, yeah. Bring your ass. How y'all ain't fuck with this bitch? Naked as a motherfucker. She need to wake the fuck up. She need to wake the fuck up because I'm ready to motherfucking fight. I'm ready to motherfucking fight. The bitch see all my motherfucking shit in this fucking house, but the bitch is in here fucking prancing around. Man, fuck that shit. You better put the hoe out. Put the bitch out.
All right,
bro. Put that hoe out. And what the fuck is that on your nose? Coke? Oh my motherfucking God, Lord. This nigga got motherfucking, bruh, yes, fuck, don't.
Man, look here, bro.
Man, look what? You dumb as fuck. Get don't. If you put your hands on me, I'ma call the police and I got you on live. Everybody watching your ass. So get the fuck away from me. I don't give a fuck about that. You done straight disrespecting me. Like for real, I don't give a fuck about that. You can keep all this food, all that shit. I'm gone. I swear to God, I'll never come back again. You will never see me. I'm changing. Look, don't fucking touch me.
What you mean you got me on live, man? You better take that shit the fuck off.
If you put your hands on me, it's cool though. Put your hands on me. It's cool though. Put your hands on me.
I'm not putting my motherfucking hands
here,
on you, bro.
Get the fuck. Let me get my shit and go before I call the police on your ass again. Let me get my motherfucking shit and go. Bye. Let me get my motherfucking shit and go. Just give me my motherfucking money from upstairs and let me get my shit and motherfucking go, please. I ain't finna touch the little bitch over there.
Listen, you need to calm the fuck down.
Calm what?
You need to calm.
Hold on, y'all. This nigga want me to calm.
You got
and
me
this
on
nigga
some motherfucking.
That was hilarious. That was so funny.
Oh my God.
I hate it for her. I really do. I hate it for her.
Yes.
But that was so funny. Oh my goodness. That was funny.
That commentary, he had a whole chick. stuck on like not a half a chick.
Wait, and what is that on your nose?
Right.
It was like she was just realizing so much.
Right, like,
and he just so and what is that on your nose? Is that coke? Oh my God.
But like I'm loud and she still ain't waking up. I'm like, yeah, she high. She on something because I know that he
good sleep too. You know, you fall asleep like this.
Right.
Get your hand on you. That's that good sleep.
Yeah,
that's that good sleep.
Man, wow. And then she said, "I ain't had none in a month, and this is what you doing?
Oh my
and
goodness.
she paying bills? See,
oh my goodness,
y'all, he's all out of order. Just that
whole was so messed
that
up.
was just lit.
That was she said it like he wasn't being with her, not
But
she wasn't being
right,
with
when
him.
she-
You know what I'm saying?
But she said she was a good woman in her ways. the fact that she sought off and dragged that chick off that couch, yeah, that said a lot. Cause
she ain't got time. She dead to the world anyway. It ain't like she gonna wake up at this point. Ain't no point of that. She ain't gonna fight.
Remember that last one we saw when Buddy and them two dudes was going in? It might have been like that.
Yeah, but no. Davika, she didn't even wake up when the girl was yelling through the house. She wasn't good to fight nothing.
And he talking about they weren't doing it. Her whole pubic thatches was exposed. Like, just really? Like, she laying on the couch, pubic thatches.
Thatches?
One of my girls in college used to say that. She's always saying, "Your pubic thatches." I was like, "What?"
I never heard of that.
That was a Flomo quote. But I mean, just all her, you know, she just had a little top and you just see her hair. Like, really? Just, but y'all ain't hunch. Really?
No, they ain't get it in.
No, that ain't how it look when you walk in the house. But I wonder, what side of the house she came in on?
The front door,
Because she was like, I think when she bought it, she's like, "No, this ain't my house. This ain't my house." She walked
in through the front door, but I think she must have walked in and walked back out and turned the camera on, and then she walked back in.
Because I was trying to figure out, what you mean that ain't your house?
Yeah.
Like,
is this my house?
Oh my goodness, I think she was mild. Y'all, I think she was mild.
Well,
could you come listen? And then she said she's from Memphis. I don't know where they were, but she wasn't at home. She away from home.
Mm-hmm.
She working 0.3 miles away from the house, and he laid up having cocaine parties, illicit hot monkey sex in the house. She paying money on the house, and he up here doing all that.
That was like some back in the day Superfly type jump. Like,
right, you know,
the girl got the afro, she all laid out, and he got coke on this.
She had her afro all laid out.
It's
like,
just,
oh my goodness.
What is wrong with people today?
It's funny.
Y'all, that was hilarious. That was so fun. I personally want that clip.
That was funny though.
It was funny.
I'm not laughing at her expense. It was just that whole thing. That
the
situation
chick
was just like the whole time, like she ain't moved not damn time.
And he talking about shh.
Tell him and then you tell me be quiet when you got the next chicken. Shh. Oh, I would have lost it. I would have lost it.
Is she not gonna wake up as loud?
I would have lost it, y'all. I would have lost it.
Yeah.
I would have lost it. I ain't even gonna front.
I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah, I better hope somebody was praying on the main line, pick me up in the spirit, because I would have lost it. I'm so serious. I would have lost it.
That is
You see my head?
crazy.
Ooh. I would have lost it, y'all.
But I like dude, like, yo, you better get it together. You understand what I'm saying?
like you said, you believe one to say you blowing my high right now.
Right.
Like, shh.
Yeah.
Why you so loud?
Oh.
And it took him a minute to get off the couch. He was like, dang, what's going on right now? She done came in and caught.
Yeah, she done messed him up. Yeah.
She at work and he around there having parties and stuff.
See, like, man, just quiet down, man. You too loud right now.
I think I saw a baby bottle on the counter.
Man,
She
come
like,
on,
you
man.
got
What
her
you
in
doing?
here all
Don't
my
mess with
stuff.
her. She chilling.
Yeah,
Come on.
You want, take some of this and just.
Right.
Oh,
You
man.
need to cut that off. That's what you need to do.
She was freaking out.
Oh, my goodness.
That was
Where
crazy.
you be finding these clips, Tom? Like, where you be finding these clips?
That was hilarious. And the house was a mess.
And it's like she knew she was walking in. Something was going to be crazy in there. She knew something was going to be.
That's why I believe she walked in and walked back out and got on and said, wait a minute. Because she said, wait a minute, y'all. This can't be something. Before she walked in the house.
Right.
So
This
she
can't
had
be
to
my house.
walk in already
And seen something.
stepped out and was like, let me show y'all what's going on. That's what happened. It had to happen.
And then
I don't
that
know.
had to happen. If you rewatch the clip, that's what I remember. She was outside and she was like, wait a minute, y'all. This ain't
be
right.
my,
Yeah,
this
you know
can't
what
be
I'm
my
saying?
house.
And she walked in and she was
walked
like,
back
am I
in.
in the right house?
Right.
And then that's when, she had to already see that and walked down and was like, this nigga ain't wake up yet.
But I wonder about that whole pimp line she said.
Did you hear that? That's
Like, I
why he
shoulda stayed
came
with the
at her
pimp.
like he did too.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
she used to be-
He spoke to her
And then
like a pimp.
And she said, when I used to trick off, she said if I was going to trick off, it would be to pay these bills, not laying up here. Like, doing
She said
this.
if I did trick off.
Well, maybe I heard. Well,
She said
probably
when
did.
I did trick
When
off.
Okay, so she said when I did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did was
so you know me,
Yeah.
I be trying to people
Right.
past
Yeah.
this. Nigga, it was some.
No. She said did.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
she said,
She
but
said
she
when
said
I
when she
did
paid
trick
the
Yeah, but she
off,
should have been with the. Yeah.
I brought the money back to you, Daddy.
No,
Right.
she didn't say when.
Well,
she said
well,
if I did.
No. She said even if I did.
Even if I did.
No. She was speaking like she's done it.
Right,
Wow.
but
Right.
not necessarily letting him know that she did it.
She did just say that.
I mean, right, she told him at that point in time, but that's not like saying like, yo, I'm finna go do this, handle his business real quick. No.
Oh no, I think he knew. The way she said
like
that.
he knew that
Yeah.
she was a prostitute at one point.
Right.
He
and
did.
he knew that she done tricked off
Right.
and brought the money back. You know? Or I don't know. Well, I don't know, because she said if I did do it or when I did do it or whatever, I brought the money back here and paid stuff.
Right.
I should have stayed with the pimp because of that, you know.
So I think he knew.
Wow.
I think he
that's
knew. I think she was just saying that because women typically, like, okay, one thing, maybe if he took her from a pimp, that's what it sounds
That's
like
what
or
it
something.
sounds like.
But if you're going to take me from a pimp, that
You
means
gotta
that
take care of me.
you're not my pimp. I'm not doing that
That's
no more.
not true.
But
That's
she the
not true.
bottom.
But listen, but women, see, they'll do things and then not necessarily tell you what they doing, but they will make sure they put that money where it need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you, or I'm in love with you, so we're gonna do what we got to do. So quote unquote. But I don't think he knew. I don't think because the way she said it, she was like, "If I did trick off."
She said.
I don't think
like,
he knew.
And she said like when I did do it, you know what I'm saying? I brought the money back here. Like you know what's up?
Paying these bills.
Yeah,
got these
exactly.
lights. Oh my gosh.
So
that was just all wrong.
yeah.
Ooh.
I'm trying to
Yo,
give
that thing
Shawty
got
the
me
benefit
pumped.
of the doubt,
Ooh.
but that was hilarious though.
Baby.
I need that clip in my
Girl.
life.
It's been a whole month.
The nigga like to left the building.
He got another
And you paying bills like
on the couch.
But see, but that's the mentality. Like as women, when you have a woman that pay for all the stuff, they treat you like what? Like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
out of the roles are reversed. Cause
Yeah.
like you, baby, me and you know, that's just something that the
That's
dude would
messed
say.
up.
Yeah, that's something the guy would say to the woman. Well, child, you know, me and you ain't did nothing wrong.
Yeah. You ain't got with me.
But you
And
got
you right here
this whole
tricking on,
woman up in
you know
here.
what
There's
I'm
a whole woman in my house.
Butt naked.
Nah. Ooh, thank goodness she wasn't in the bed because I sure never would have lit that thing on fire.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
I can't sleep in that bed. I'm gonna light the bed on fire. I ain't gonna light that ain't a burning bed. That was in the 70s. I'm gonna say like the 70s. That's the kind of stuff they used to do.
Was knocked out.
She was done.
Incoherent.
Never got up.
She was knocked out.
Unbelievable.
Comatose.
Done.
Unbelievable.
What is that on your nose?
Yeah.
What is that on your nose? It's like he's trying to stand there facing me like
he had to
man,
clean
this
his
is
nose.
and what is that on your
He
nose?
like, yeah, you got
And
me.
then, what if
but,
she didn't know he did that? Like,
She knew he had something because she said they gonna know about everything you got up in here.
oh wow.
She said you going to jail. You
hit me.
I'm gonna tell them everything you got in here.
and you on live.
That's what she said.
Y'all,
So
once
she
again,
told
Facebook
anyway.
Live. Facebook Live is winning. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, Facebook Live is winning. Yeah.
Wow. Y'all better be
Okay.
careful.
Wow.
Here we
Careful.
go.
Okay, we have another one.
Hi, everybody. So it's Zara B. And just a few minutes ago, I was in the Walmart. You know, I was buying a few items or whatever, and these two dudes were in the line, and they kept trying to talk to me. And I was like, ew, no, I'm good. Y'all just not my type or whatever the case may be. So they wait for me to get outside, and as I got outside, they begin like cursing me out. One dude was telling me that I feel like I'm too pretty and I'm bougie to speak and different things like that. And then the other dude goes to the far extreme to say, and I'll smack the fuck up out of you.
Nigga, I'ma beat your motherfucking ass, bitch. You put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch. It's secrets to this motherfucking look, bitch. It's levels to this shit. Y'all niggas better watch who the fuck y'all threatening, bitch. And that's on some for real shit. Bitch, don't play in my motherfucking face. Bitch, you don't want no motherfucking problems. Bitch, no heat with me, bitch.
And on that motherfucking note, have a good day.
So Dria, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
What? What?
I knew but see the features let me know, because the first thing I said was, is that a woman or a man? That was the first thing I said. But you know, I'm listening and they trying to holler and all that. You don't want no problem. Oh.
You see, that's the slippery slope, because you know, like when you're an attractive woman, when you go out sometimes and you happen to walk past an ignorant set of guys, and they be like, well, for me, A-Red, and I'll be like, number one, you said A-Red, I'm already just like, oh, excuse me, you know, and then they be like, oh, you think you all that? Well, obviously it was, you did try to tempt, you know, you try to talk, whatever, and then they go and they say something just roguish. And you like, well, see, that's exactly why you're not my type of guy. So the funny thing is with that is like, you know, guys feel like they could just come out of pocket. You know, if you are an attractive person and you not attracted to them and they get mad, they want to say stuff out of you. And she like, look, I'm not what you think I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
because
she's
he
like,
said, well, he said,
right,
you're not my type.
You're not my type. Because obviously, I know you straight.
I
you
know
straight.
you thinking something else.
Right.
You thinking
I'm not what you want.
I'm not what you,
Right.
This ain't what
and so when she dropped that bass on them, I think it changed all their whole life. I think they got their life together.
They probably was like, oh.
What? And that's what some guys, you can't try to holler everything in the skirt, because everything in the skirt ain't really
right.
all woman under the skirt. I was trying to find a way to clean it up. So, but yeah, no, these, you know, hormone therapy has really have revolutionized how men, when they're transitioning over into being women for those transgender communities, it has really changed the game. It really has. Like some of them, like you seen, I'll be like, you have to really look to kind of just see the Adam's apple is not as prominent all the times like it usually is. You know, the guys have those Adam's apple. That used to be the rule of thumb. But yeah, so these dudes out here, if somebody don't want to talk to you, just let it go.
Okay.
Just let it go. You know,
it ain't worth it.
No. Yeah. But yeah, so Dria, you see AD quiet, he ain't even gonna come.
Yeah, we not.
We gonna let him.
We gonna leave that West side.
Yeah, leave it because you
definitely leave that West side.
Yeah.
Do we have another clip?
Nóขึ้นมา ยอด สเตนเลสซีอีเกิลเต็มวัยสวยๆเลยครับ
มันขุดมันทับหินทับหมดแล้วบ้างตัวซี
มันเพิ่งกระเด็นออกไปเมื่อกี้นี่เอง
เหรอ
ที่แรกมันติดโซ่อยู่กระเด็นง่าย
ใหญ่ชิบเป๋ง เดี๋ยวไปเอาตัวของเสียปิ๊บมาอีกตัวใช่ไหมเอาอีกที
ครับตัวนี้เดี๋ยวส่งงานแล้ว
เขาจะมาเอาเลยเหรอ
เดี๋ยวพี่เขาน่าจะมาเอาเร็วๆนี้
มีความใหญ่ครับ ตัวนี้เต็มวัยแล้วสี
So I got my first haircut from a black barber shop, and this shit was lit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had good ass white barbers, but this shit was out of control. I mean, I have a patchy ass fucking beard. Like, look at this shit. This shit's whack. And I went in there with some fucked up hair on top, cause I'm white, and that's the kind of shit we got. And I take my hat off, right? I take my hat off, and this motherfucker's like, bro, I got you. And I was worried. I was like, does he really got me? And sure a fucking enough, we get done, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, God damn, I look crispy as fuck. Lines on fleek. Fucking, I don't even know how to describe this shit in white people words. So all in all, 10 out of 10. Get your haircut from a black man, because that shit's lit. Right, bro.
That was so funny. That was so cute. That was funny.
Yeah, I needed my. You know what's so funny? Speaking of that, I called all my barbers today. Like nobody was available today.
Really?
I wanted to be crispy too.
Aww.
But yeah, the barbershops do be lit though. Like it be lit. So I was sitting feeling that. Like yeah, I feel you. You know whatever. Yeah. But shout out to my barber, Mississippi. my slider barber. I can't throw off his name because in my slider and my main barber gonna be beefing. So to my slider barber, you know who you are. Thank you for being booked till Saturday. And then my clutch barber was in Chicago, who's my photographer, Joe Wesley. I was like, dang, sister was trying to get fresh for the Ms.Dria show. So y'all love me through my love.
I used to have a barber.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had a shortcut at the top, but then I had like the back was a fade. Like, yeah. That was cool. Like getting a little tape in the back. I guess that's what they call it.
Tape a little line up.
That was cool.
Yeah, but I like that clip. I need that clip.
Yeah.
You gotta find one where you gotta take all the cussing words out because my audience they be tripping. But that was live though. Yeah, go to the Black Barber. Shots. Yeah, crispy.
Okay, so we have come to the end of our segment tonight.
Yeah.
We had a great night though. I was very pleased with the lady who came by, Sophia traveling red suitcase. That was very informative. Like she was very nice. I like that. I like what she's doing a lot. That's very sweet.
Yeah, I'm glad you do.
Yeah, that was very cute. I like that. So I think we had a good show tonight though.
We did.
We
Very
did. We had
eventful.
some funny clips and some that pretty outlandish, but we had some clips. So I just want to thank you guys for staying tuned. I want to thank you for being my lovely co-host tonight.
Thank you for having
and
me.
every other night.
Yes.
I want to thank my Model Gang family. I want to thank the Wonder Twins family. I want to thank the Universe Miami Network for allowing us to be on this beautiful platform. I want to thank the one and only, the Most High. I want to thank our producer here for putting on the Ms.Dria Show. I want to thank you for staying tuned. You have anything you want to say?
Thank you, of course, for allowing me to be here and share with you in this platform, Queenin'. And also shout out to the Wonder Twins. Shout out to Demetria, who's holding it down. We love you. We love you. February 18th, The Fabulous Life of the Wonder Twins. You got to come check us out. It's all about charity and fashion at the Art Serve Art Gallery in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So you're going to get fashion, live music, and high art. You can't beat it. And with the Wonder Twins.
I know, that's right. That's going to be nice.
Yes.
Okay. So we look forward to seeing you guys next Thursday at 8. It has been a pleasure, and good night.
Good night.
And we want to shout out fair imprisonment. Fair
imprisonment.
Fair imprisonment.
Yeah.